Are you a tight jeans manager? And if so, what could you try instead? Now, if you hear that question, you think, what is a tight jeans manager and how do I know if I am one? This short video is for you. And this is something I'm talking about in my upcoming book, The Manager Method, releasing on February 10th. What tight jeans managers are and different alternatives. Because let's think about this. Let's say that you have a pair of jeans straight from the dryer, non-stretch, just stiff, warm. You go to put them on. How does that feel and what do you say? Probably something like, ugh, or other words that I won't say on a family-friendly channel. But it may feel restrictive, uncomfortable, like you'd rather take them off and put on anything else instead. Well, that's what it can feel like if you work with or for a tight jeans manager. These are times when your manager tells you exactly how something needs to be done, checks up on you constantly, has a question, and it sounds like they don't believe in me, they're expecting me to fail. Oftentimes, this is what people call micromanagement. Now, I've seen tight jeans managers, those managers that are really trying to control things. And I actually don't see that generally coming from a place of trying to do wrong by their teams. Quite the flip. Oftentimes, it's someone that was promoted into management because they were good at their job, they know how to do things, and they often have the mindset of wanting to protect their team. So they see this as telling their team things that the team needs to know to be successful. They're checking up on them because that manager may be worried, well, if my team doesn't get it done, then it's going to look really poorly on me. And managers often don't realize how it comes across to their team. It's stifling, restrictive, making those team members do whatever it takes to not lose their job or not get embarrassed in front of everybody else, but certainly not about to try anything else, including good ideas. So what are the alternatives? Well, on the flip are what I call oversized sweatpants managers. So maybe you've had a tight jeans manager and you've said, aha, this is not what I'm going to do. I'm not a regular manager. I'm a cool or more human, friendly manager. And this is where managers sometimes overcorrect. And they're not all over their teams, but it's a bit of the opposite. It's the manager saying, hey, I trust you. You know what to do. Come find me if you need me. And that can feel good because you're doing things like building trust and autonomy with your teams. But what can also happen is your teams may not know what's expected in the first place. If they don't know what they're supposed to do in the timeline, they may end up winging it. Or if you say, come find me when you need me, or I'm not going to have one-on-ones, but I have an open door policy. I mean, that's all fine and good until 7 different team members are trying to come find you all at once. It's unreliable for them, it's stressful for you, and what you've tried to make as freedom feels super confusing to your team. They don't know what to do or have any idea if they're doing things well or otherwise. And so that's a correction that sometimes people make. And what I see often is, again, managers trying to create freedom for their teams. Maybe not be like a micromanager boss, or maybe be kind because they've had a boss that just seems super harsh. But being kind doesn't mean stepping out of the way entirely. So in an ideal world, I put the two together and say that having cozy joggers leadership is what you should really strive for. What I mean by this is having structured autonomy. So this isn't the tight jeans where it feels restrictive, and it's not oversized sweatpants where there's no waistband or any type of idea of what you're supposed to do. But it's this idea of a manager of, okay, what is my role? So my role is to help my teams get their work done today and grow in their careers tomorrow. You also have a huge implication on the lives that your team can leave outside of work, so you impact all of these things. But you're not going to be there step by step. Like even those tight jeans managers, they have to step away because even if you manage a team of 1, you probably have work that you're doing yourself. And so thinking to yourself, okay, as a manager, what are the things that my team is going to be doing on their own? And how can I make sure that they do know what's expected? That I'm checking up on them, but not smothering them. That they can reliably know when we're going to get together so they can talk through things and figure out in between how to get my attention. Also this idea of, okay, if my team member has made this mistake and I've seen other people do this, how can I get the team together to talk about this, really to help to teach them? So this idea of helping your team know what to do in those moments that you're not going to be there. And also making sure that you're there when they need you. So it's this aspect of support. And so in the book, I talk about this in very real examples from things like when you need to give feedback, how it can be when you're tight jeans or if you're oversized sweatpants and you're really not giving that feedback at all, but cozy joggers leadership, this idea of structured autonomy. So thinking about how can I create an environment where my team members feel comfortable bringing me ideas? They feel comfortable giving me feedback. I feel comfortable on the other side giving it to them. And it takes time to build. But if you think about this visual and pause before you're about to do or say anything, just thinking to yourself, what kind of pants is this? And I know it sounds funny, but really across every workplace, thinking about this, you can probably think in your mind about different leaders that you've had or you've seen. And some of them, again, you really admire and think, okay, I didn't realize cozy joggers could describe that, but they really threaded the needle between helping your teams get work done, but also helping your teams build careers that they really enjoy. So you can read all about it in the book, but taking this away is to think of this question. Is what I'm doing tight jeans, oversized sweatpants, or are we in cozy joggers territory? You can get the book, The Manager Method, on February 10th. You can always get tips every week here, Manager Method, across social media, and now in the bookstore, wherever you can find my book.